In this video, we're going to show you guys how to download and install Microsoft Office for Mac in 2026. Alright guys, so the very first step before we do anything else is to completely uninstall any existing Office applications that we have on our computer. The first step is to go into our applications folder, and I'm going to start by getting all of the Microsoft Office suite applications. I'm going to right click on these and I'm going to move to trash. We'll need to enter our administrator password, and then I'll right click on trash and I'll hit delete or empty trash. Now, we're not done yet as we still have some supporting application files that we should also remove. We can do this by going in our Finder. We can press go. Let's hold down on the Option key, which will bring up the Library button. And then under Library, we're going to open a folder called Containers, which we see here. Now, if they exist, we're looking for folders com.microsoft and that are associated with the Office applications. So here we can see the com.microsoft folders. We want to delete all of these. So I'll right click and I'll move to trash. We have another folder in the library called Group Containers. I'm going to go down to the letter U. I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these Microsoft related files that start with UB. So these are for PowerPoint, Word, and the other Office applications. I'm just going to highlight these. I'll go ahead and delete these as well. And then I'll empty the trash. Oh, looks like I forgot the OneDrive one. So I'll do that as well. All right, and then just making sure that we've emptied the trash. All right, guys, so we're here on my MacBook Pro. We're going to be installing Microsoft Office 2024, which is the latest version in 2026. So I'm going to open up my web browser of choice, go to setup.office.com. And then once we're here, it's very important that we sign in first, and we need to sign into the correct account that we've either purchased our key from or that we want our key to be associated with. Here at Indigo Software, we sell Microsoft Office at a great price. So be sure to check the description if you have yet to purchase the software. Okay, so with that caveat out of the way, the first thing is to sign in. So I'm going to enter the email of the account that I want this key to be associated with. All right, so we're signed into the Microsoft account. And at this point, we are prompted for our product key. Where you purchase your software from will determine where your product key is. In most cases, it will be delivered digitally via email. If you purchase from Indigo Software, you'll have instant email delivery, and you'll just go ahead and copy that from your email, and then we can go ahead and paste it in here. All right, so I've got my key handy. I'm going to go ahead and paste it in there. We'll press next. And then here we're prompted to redeem the Office key. When you're purchasing Office specifically 2024, the key is valid for either Mac or Windows, one of each, not both. And so by redeeming this, it will give me the Mac installation file since I'm on Mac, or vice versa if you're on Windows. I'll press redeem. All right, and then once we've done that, we are prompted to get started with our apps. So we're going to install on our Mac or PC. So I'm going to press get installer. And I'll press allow. This will automatically install the correct .pkg file, which is what we need for Mac. All right, I'll double click to open this. Here, we'll just click through the setup menu so we can press continue. We'll press agree. We'll keep the destination select as default, close application and install. And then finally, we need our administrator computer password. And we'll press enter. And at this point, we're just waiting for the installation to load. All right, guys, it says the installation was successful. So we'll go ahead and press close and we can move to trash. It's going to then bring up the Microsoft Auto Update to check for any updates. So we're going to let this initialize before we open up any applications. All right, so we have 5 updates available. I'll go ahead and press update, and we're going to let this load. We'll be back in just a moment. Let's go ahead and open up Word just to ensure that our installation and activation was successful. So I'm just going to search Word here. We'll see Microsoft Word coming up under Applications, and we'll double click to open. All right, we'll press Next. Now I'm also being prompted to sign in again. All right, and as we can see, we are signed in. And there's actually nothing further we need to do. Office is successfully installed and activated on our computer. Now, the last thing that we wanted to show you guys before we conclude the video, if you're in a scenario where you actually need to reinstall Office, let's say you went from an older Mac to a newer Mac, whatever the case may be, you need to reinstall the software. It's just a slightly different step in the beginning. And we're going to start at account.microsoft.com. Now, this will only work after you've done at least one installation. And so once we're on account.microsoft.com, we can go into subscriptions here on the left. And then if we scroll down, there we can see Office Home and Business. And then if we click install, we see download and install for Mac, and that will download the installer again. And it'll be the same process as before, where we'll just run the PKG installer. As soon as that's done and we've signed in, the software will be activated, and there's nothing further we have to do. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions about anything we covered, feel free to drop those in the comments below, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. Again, if you're interested in purchasing Microsoft Office, Windows 10, Windows 11, remote desktop licenses, or a wide variety of other Microsoft software at a great price, be sure to check out Indigo Software. We'll have all the links in the description below. As our channel continues to grow, we're constantly looking for new video topic ideas. If you have any ideas of your own, we'd love to know what those are. Most viewer commented video requests get made into actual videos on our channel. Lastly, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated as it helps to support the channel. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.